Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation by His Holiness Jaya Pataka Swami Maharaj on December 10th, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Pangulangai Tegurim, Yachidatalan Vande, Sigurum Niltaninam, Paramanandamadavam, Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram, Harihi Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna. Today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled as The Devotees from Bengal Reach the House of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Chaitanya Chandrodaya Nataka. Instructing his disciples, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya enters. Bhattacharya says, "Who is here? Who knows whether or not Lord Jagannath is offered incense at noon?" Gopinath Acharya replies him. Gopinath Acharya says, "The Bhattacharya has ended his class. He is about to go inside. I should quickly approach him." While reflecting, he said, "Lord, please rest here for a while till I come." He quickly approaches and says, "Bhattacharya, a great personality has come. Therefore, please approach him to bring him home." Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya says, "How far away is he?" Gopinath Acharya says, "He is nearby." While standing up, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya walks. His disciples follow. Nityananda Prabhu says, "Ah, he is Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Since he has come of his own accord, our work will be nicely done." Bhattacharya, while approaching, says, "I offer my respect to Narayan." He bows down. Bhagavan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, "May you love Krishna, may you think of Krishna."
Krishnavati, Krishnamati.
Krishne Rati, Krishne Mati.
No blessing.
New blessings. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya says to himself, "This is an unprecedented statement. Perhaps he was a Vaishnava in his former ashrama." Sarvabhauma's disciples smile. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya says, "Lord, this way." He takes the Lord, gives him a comfortable seat, and then also sits down nearby. Then everyone enacts sitting down. "Where did you come from, and where are you going? You are charming, peaceful, and in control of your senses." When he asked all this, the devotees answered everything. Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya. Understanding everything, knowing what he had not known, he was happy. He revealed his bliss before the lotus feet of the Lord, worthy of worship by all eminent people. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, "Acharya, was he a Gaudiya in his previous ashrama? Did he live in Bengal?" Gopinath Acharya replied, "Oh Bhattacharya, in his former ashrama, he was the son of Jagannath Mishra Purandara. His mother was the daughter of Nilambara Chakravarti. They were all residents of Navadvipa." Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, with love and respect, he replied, "Ah, Nilambara Chakravarti was my father's classmate, and Mishra Purandara was highly regarded by my father. Chaitanya Charitamrita.
প্রভুকে মৃত্যুর ন্যায় অচেতন দেখিয়া ভট্টাচার্যের আশঙ্কা। শ্বাস প্রশ্বাস নাহি উদর স্পন্দন, দেখিয়া চিন্তিত হইল ভট্টাচার্যের মন।
Examining the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarvabhauma saw that his abdomen was not moving and that he was not breathing. Seeing his condition, the Bhattacharya became very anxious.
প্রভুর চৈতন্য পরীক্ষা ও ভট্টাচার্যের কথঞ্চিত ধৈর্য। সূক্ষ্ম তুলানি নাসাগ্রেতে ধরিল, ঈষদ চলয়ে তুলা দেখি ধৈর্য হইল।
The Bhattacharya then took a fine cotton swab and put it before the Lord's nostrils. When he saw the cotton move very slightly, he became hopeful.
I see Chaitanya Chandrodaya Nataka, one version, and the Chaitanya Charitamrita there's another version.
So we see in the Chaitanya Chandrodaya Natak there is one version, and in the Chaitanya Charitamrita there is one version,
Another version.
another version.
We usually take the Chaitanya Charitamrita as more authoritative.
We usually take the Chaitanya Charitamrita as more authoritative,
But somehow the two should be combined.
but somehow the two should be combined.
So somehow Sarvabhaumacharya was asking about Lord Chaitanya's history.
So somehow Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was asking about Lord Chaitanya's history.
Who was he in his previous ashram?
Who was he in his previous ashram?
That's how they would refer to a sannyasi, that before they took sannyas,
That's how they refer to a sannyasi, that before they took sannyas,
that's called his previous ashram.
that is called his previous ashram.
So in his previous ashram, he was son of Mother Sachi, Mishra Purandara,
In his previous ashram, he was the son of Mother Sachi, Jagannath Mishra Purandara,
and they were identified.
they were identified.
Mother Sachi was the daughter of Nilambar Chakravarti.
Mother Sachi was the daughter of the Mother Sachi was the daughter of the Nilambara Chakravarti.
These are very well-known personalities in Navadvip.
These are the very well-known personalities in Navadvip.
Like that, Sarvabhaumacharya, he understood who Lord Chaitanya was.
So like that, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya understood who Lord Chaitanya was.
According to Chaitanya Charitamrita, he is still unconscious.
But according to Chaitanya Charitamrita, he is still unconscious.
ভট্টাচার্য প্রভু দেহে মহাপ্রেম বিকার, বসি ভট্টাচার্য মনে করেন বিচার, এই কৃষ্ণ মহাপ্রেমের সাত্বিক বিকার।
Sitting beside Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he thought, this is a transcendental ecstatic transformation brought about by love of Krishna.
Somehow, Sarvabhaumacharya, he knew this system of love of Krishna.
So somehow Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he knew this, the symptoms of love of Krishna.
And he was able to understand that Lord Chaitanya was a type of ecstatic transformation.
And he was able to understand that Lord Chaitanya was in a type of ecstatic
Transformation.
transformation
Love for Krishna. Due to ecstatic love for Krishna.
due to ecstatic love for Krishna.
সুদীপ্ত ভাব।
সুদীপ্ত সাত্বিকে নাম যে প্রণয় নিত্য সিদ্ধ ভক্তে সে সুদীপ্ত ভাভায়।
Upon seeing the sign of Sudipta Sadvika, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya could immediately understand the transcendental ecstatic transformation in the body of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Such a sign takes place only in the body of eternally liberated devotees. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The word Sudipta Sattvika is explained as follows by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. The Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu mentions 8 kinds of transcendental transformations in the bodies of advanced devotees. These are sometimes checked by the devotee, and there are 2 stages of such checking technically known as Dhumayita and Jwalita. The Dhumayita smoking stage is exhibited when only 1 or 2 transformations are slightly present and it is possible to conceal them. When more than 2 or 3 transcendental transformations are manifest and it is still possible to conceal them, although with great difficulty. That stage is called Jwalita, lighted. When 4 or 5 symptoms are exhibited, the Deepta, blazing stage has been reached. When 5, 6 or all symptoms are simultaneously manifest, that position is called Uddipta, inflamed. And when all 8 symptoms are multiplied 1,000 times and are all visible at once, the devotee is in the Sudipta, intensely inflamed stage. Nityasiddha Bhakta indicates the eternally liberated associates of the Lord. Such devotees enjoy the company of the Lord in 4 relationships such as servant, friend, parent, and conjugal lover.
So the transcendental position of Lord Chaitanya,
So the transcendental position of Lord Chaitanya,
he was manifesting all the symptoms thousands of times intensified.
so he was manifesting all the symptoms thousands of times intensified.
That's called Sudipta Sattvika.
And that is called as Sudipta Sattvika.
So Lord Chaitanya was in this Mahabhava, totally absorbed in the transcendental love of Krishna.
So Lord Chaitanya was in the Mahabhav or totally absorbed in the transcendental love for Krishna.
That is called as Sudipta stage.
And that is called as the Sudipta stage.
প্রভুর দেহে লোকতীত মহাভাব হিরুর মহাভাব যার তার এই বিকার মানুষের দেহে দেখি বড় চমৎকার।
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya considered the uncommon ecstatic symptoms of Adhirudha Bhava are appearing in the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is very wonderful. How are they possible in the body of a human being? Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Adhirudha Bhava or Adhirudha Mahabhava is explained in the Ujjvala Nilamani of Srila Rupa Goswami. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur quotes Rupa Goswami as follows: the loving propensity of the ashray devotee toward the Vishay Lord becomes so ecstatic that even after enjoying the company of the beloved, the devotee feels that his enjoyment is insufficient. At such a time, the lover sees the beloved in different ways. Such a development of ecstasy is called anurag. When anurag reaches its highest limit and becomes perceivable in the body, it is called bhava. When the bodily symptoms are not very distinct, however, the emotional state is still called anurag, not bhava. When bhava, ecstasy, is intensified, it is called mahabhava. The symptoms of mahabhava are visible only in the bodies of eternal associates like the gopis.
So since Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself, come as a devotee,
So, since Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself, who has come as a devotee,
taking the mood of Radharani,
taking the mood of Radharani,
it's not unusual that he's manifesting these topmost symptoms.
it is not unusual that he is manifesting this topmost symptom.
In the transcendental relationships, the devotee feels higher ecstasy than the object of enjoyment.
In the transcendental relationship, the devotees feel higher ecstasy than the object.
ভট্টাচার্যের চিন্তা এত চিন্তে ভট্টাচার্য আছেন বসিয়া নিত্যানন্দ আদি সিংহদ্বারে উত্তর লাগিয়া.
While the Bhattacharya was thinking in this way at his home, all the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, headed by Nityananda Prabhu, approached the Simhadwara, the entrance door of the temple. Chaitanya Bhagavat.
নিত্যানন্দ আদি ভক্তগণের সিংহদ্বারে আগমন এবং প্রভুর পশ্চাতে গমন. চতুর্দিকে হরিধ্বনি করিয়া করিয়া বইয়া আনেন সবে হরিষ হইয়া.
So somehow the combination of the different scriptures are not actually put in sync.
So somehow, sometimes the combinations of different scriptures cannot be actually put into sync.
So this verse tells about the guards carrying Lord Chaitanya to the house of Sarvabhauma.
So this verse is telling about the guards carrying Lord Chaitanya to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
While they were carrying the Lord,
That while they were carrying the Lord,
I chanted the holy names.
they chanted the holy names.
Haribo, Haribo.
Hari Bol.
And I kept chanting the holy names.
They kept chanting the holy names,
And we carried the Lord.
and as they carried the Lord,
And this vibration filled all the four directions.
and this vibration filled all the four directions.
Very joyful holding and carrying the Lord.
They were very joyful holding and carrying the Lord.
নয় সময়ে সর্বভক্ত সিংহদ্বারে আসিয়া মিলিলা সব হরিষ অন্তরে.
At that time, all the devotees reached the main entrance of Jagannath Puri Temple, known as the Singadwara.
At that time, all the devotees reached the main entrance of the Jagannath temple known as the Simhadwara.
And they became filled with joy, filled with happiness
And they became filled with happiness
when they saw the Lord.
when they saw the Lord.
নিত্যানন্দ আদি 18 নালা হইতে পুরীতে আগমন ও লোকমুখে প্রভুর ভট্টাচার্য গৃহে অবস্থান শ্রবণ. তাহা শুনে লোকে কহে অন্যান্যবার এক সন্ন্যাসী আসি দেখি জগন্নাথ।
There the devotees heard the people talking about a mendicant who had come to Jagannath Puri and see the deity of Jagannatha.
মূর্ছিত হইল চৈতন্য না হয় শরীরে, সার্বভৌম লইয়া গেল আপনার ঘরে।
The people said that the sannyasi had fallen unconscious upon seeing the deity of Lord Jagannath. Because his consciousness did not return, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had taken him to his home.
This is the explanation of the Chaitanya Charitamrita.
So, this is the explanation of the Chaitanya Charitamrita.
We accept that as the official situation.
So, we accept that as the official situation.
পরম অদ্ভুত সবে দেখেন আসিয়া, পিপিলিকা গঞ্জান অন্য যায় লইয়া।
When the devotees came, what they saw was severely wonderful.
When the devotees came, what they saw was supremely wonderful.
It was like ants carrying a lump of food grains.
It was like ants were carrying a lump of food grains.
So Chaitanya Bhagavat explains the vision of the Lord being carried by the temple guards with Sarvamacharya.
So, Chaitanya Bhagavat explains the vision of the guards carrying the Lord with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
With Sarvamacharya.
With Sarvabhauma
To the
Bhattacharya.
house of Sarvamacharya.
To the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
So Lord Chaitanya was very tall and had a large body.
So, Lord Chaitanya was tall, very long body.
Large body.
Large body.
And while he was being carried, it looked like ants carrying a lump.
So, while he was carried, it looked like ants carrying a lump.
এই মতো প্রভুরে অনেক লোক ধরি, লইয়া যায়েন সবে মহানন্দ করি।
This way, Lord Chaitanya was carried.
So, in this way, Lord Chaitanya was carried.
And many people grabbing on him.
Many people grabbing on him.
And they took him in great ecstasy.
And they took him in great ecstasy.
সিংহদ্বারে নমস্করি সর্বভক্তগণ, হরিষে প্রভুর পাছে করিলা গমন।
All the devotees of Lord Chaitanya over there obeisances at the Singhadwara.
So, all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya, they offered their obeisances at the Simhadwara.
And they joyfully followed Lord Chaitanya.
And they joyfully followed Lord Chaitanya.
লোকসংঘ নিবারণার্থ সার্বভৌম গৃহের দ্বার বন্ধ। সর্বলোকে ধরি সার্বভৌমের মন্দিরে, আনিলে কপাট পড়িল তার দ্বারে।
So all the people grabbed hold of Lord Chaitanya and carried him to Sarvabhauma's house.
So, all the people grabbed hold of Lord Chaitanya and carried him to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house.
After they brought the Lord, they locked the door from within.
After they brought the Lord, they locked the door from within.
ভক্তগণের সার্বভৌম গৃহে প্রভু সহ মিলন। প্রভুরে আসিয়া যে মিলিলা ভক্তগণ দেখি হইলা সার্বভৌম হরষিতম।
All the devotees came and met with Lord Chaitanya.
So all the devotees came and met Lord Chaitanya.
And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya saw this.
So when Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, when he saw this,
He became very pleased.
he became,
His mind became very pleased.
his mind became very pleased.
চৈতন্য চরিতামৃত। সার্বভৌম ভগিনপতি গোপীনাথের তথায় গমন শুনি সবে জানিলেন মহাপ্রভুর কার্য হেন কালে আইলা তাহা গোপীনাথ আচার্য।
Hearing this, the devotees could understand that they were speaking of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just then, Sri Gopinath Acharya arrived.
নদিয়া নিবাসী বিশারদের জামাতা মহাপ্রভুর ভক্ত তেহ প্রভুর তত্ত্ব জ্ঞাতা।
Gopinath Acharya was a resident of Nadia, the son-in-law of Visharada, and a devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He knew the true identity of his lordship. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Maheshwara Visharada was a classmate of Nilambara Chakravartis. He lived in the Nadia district in a village called Vidyanagara and had two sons named Madhusudana Vachaspati and Vasudeva Sarvabhauma. His son-in-law was Gopinatha Acharya.
And he was like a brother-in-law of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
So he was like a brother-in-law of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
পূর্ব পরিচয় সূত্রে মুকুন্দ আদির সহিত আলাপ ও সম্ভাষণান্তে প্রভুর সংবাদ শ্রবণ। মুকুন্দ সহিত পূর্বে আছে পরিচয় মুকুন্দ দেখিয়া তার হইল বিস্ময়।
Gopinath Acharya had previously been acquainted with Mukunda Datta, and when the Acharya saw him at Jagannath Puri, he was very much astonished.
মুকুন্দ তাহারে দেখি কইল নমস্কার তেহ আলঙ্গিয়া পুছে প্রভুর সমাচার।
Mukunda Datta offered obeisances unto Gopinath Acharya upon meeting him. Then the Acharya embraced Mukunda Datta and inquired about the news of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
মুকুন্দ কহে প্রভুর ইহা হইল আগমনে আমি সব আসিয়াছি মহাপ্রভুর সনে।
Mukunda Datta replied, "The Lord has already arrived here. We have come with him."
নিত্যানন্দ গোসাইকে আচার্য কইল নমস্কার সবে মেলি পুছে প্রভুর বার্তা বারবার।
As soon as Gopinath Acharya saw Nityananda Prabhu, he offered him his obeisances unto him. In this way, meeting all the devotees, he asked about the news of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again and again.
মুকুন্দ কহে মহাপ্রভুর সন্ন্যাস করিয়া নীলাচলে আইলা সঙ্গে আমা সবা লইয়া।
Mukunda Datta continued, "After accepting the sannyas order, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to Jagannath Puri and has brought all of us with him.
আমা সবা ছাড়ি আগে গেলা দর্শনে আমি সব পাছে আইলাম তার অম্বেষণে।
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left our company and walked ahead to see Lord Jagannatha. We have just arrived and are now looking for him."
So when the Datta's telling all the facts to Gopinathacharya.
So Mukunda Datta is telling all the facts to Gopinath Acharya,
Bring him up to date to explain the situation.
bringing about up to date to explain the situation. Being up to date to explain the situation.
অন্যান্য লোকের মুখে যে কথা শুনিল সার্বভৌম গৃহে প্রভু অনুমান কইল।
From the talk of the people in general, we have guessed that the Lord is now at the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
ঈশ্বর দর্শনে প্রভু প্রেমে অচেতন সার্বভৌম লইয়া গেলা আপন ভবন।
Upon seeing Lord Jagannath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became ecstatic and felt unconscious, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has taken him to his home in this condition.
Now, repeating what they have heard
So they are repeating what they have heard
from all the residents of Puri.
from all the residents of Puri.
তোমার মিলনে যাবে আমার হইল মন দৈবে সেই ক্ষণে পাইলু তোমার দর্শন।
Just as I was thinking of meeting you, by chance we have actually met.
Since they knew Gopinathacharya,
Since they knew Gopinath Acharya,
and they heard that he was related to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya,
and they heard that he was related to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
so they wanted to meet him and have him
So they
introduce.
so
Take them to the house of
so they wanted to meet him and help them to take them to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
but by the providence he appeared on the scene.
But by the will of the providence he appeared on the scene.
জগন্নাথ অপেক্ষা প্রভুর প্রতি প্রেম আধিক্য চলো সবে যাই সার্বভৌমের ভবন প্রভু দেখি পাছে করিব ঈশ্বর দর্শন।
First, let us all go to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Later we shall come to see Lord Jagannath.
সকলে সার্বভৌম গৃহের গমন এত শুনি গোপীনা সবারে লইয়া সার্বভৌম ঘরে গেলা হরষিত হইয়া।
Hearing this and feeling very pleased, Gopinath Acharya immediately took all the devotees with him and approached the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
তথায় প্রভুকে দর্শন গোপীনাথের প্রভু দর্শনে যুগপদ হর্ষ ও বিষাদ সার্বভৌম স্থানে গিয়া প্রভুকে দেখিল প্রভু দেখি আচার্যের দুঃখ হর্ষ হইল।
Arriving at the home of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, everyone saw the Lord lying unconscious. Seeing him in this condition, Gopinath Acharya became very unhappy, but at the same time he was happy just to see the Lord.
সকলকে গৃহ অভ্যন্তরে প্রেরণ ও যথাযোগ্য সম্ভাষণ সার্বভৌমে জানাইয়া সবে নিল অভ্যন্তরে নিত্যানন্দ গোসাইরে তেহ কইল নমস্কারে।
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya permitted all the devotees to enter his house, and upon seeing Nityananda Prabhu, the Bhattacharya offered him obeisances.
The devotees, they came to be with the Lord,
So the devotees, they came to meet with the Lord,
and they saw that he was unconscious.
and they saw that he was unconscious.
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he led all the devotees in his house,
So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he led all the devotees into his house,
and he offered his respectful obeisances to Lord Nityananda Prabhu.
And he offered his very respectful obeisances to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Chaitanya Bhagavat.
সার্বভৌমের নিত্যানন্দ পদধূলি গ্রহণ। নিত্যানন্দ দেখি সার্বভৌম মহাশয়, লইয়া চরণ ধূলি করিয়া বিনয়।
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya saw Lord Nityananda,
When Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya saw Lord Nityananda,
he humbly took the dust from his lotus feet.
he humbly took the dust from his lotus feet.
যজ্ঞ সম্ভাষা করিয়া সবাসনে, বসিলেন সন্দেহ ভাঙিলা ততক্ষণে।
After appropriately eating all the devotees,
After appropriately greeting the devotees,
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya sat them down,
then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya sat them down,
and then all his doubts were removed
and all his doubts were removed,
at that time.
and had all his doubts removed at that time.
বড় সুখী হইলা সার্বভৌম মহাশয়, আর তার কিবা ভাগ্য ফলের উদয়।
Sarvabhauma Mahasaya was very, very happy.
Sarvabhauma Mahasaya was very, very happy.
Who is more
Who will be more?
how the fruit of good fortune has risen? Who is there who has good fortune arisen more than him?
Who has the good fortune? Who has the good fortune in vision more than him?
যার কীর্তি মাত্র সর্ববেদে ব্যাখ্যা করে, অনায়াসে সে ঈশ্বর আইলা মন্দিরে।
Lord Chaitanya, whose glories are described in the Vedic literatures,
Lord Chaitanya, whose glories are described in the Vedic literatures.
that Lord, that Supreme Personality Godhead,
That Lord, that Supreme Personality of Godhead,
has personally come to his house.
has personally come to his house. Purport by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. In the Srimad Bhagavatam 6.4.25, it is stated, Sarvam Puman Veda Gunamschat. Although the living being may know the qualities of the material nature, he is unable to see the Supreme Being, who is omniscient and unlimited. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto him. In the Mahabharata, Sarva Gorohana Parva, and in the Harivamsa, Bhavishyat Parva, it is stated, Vede Ramayane Chaiva, Purane Bharate Tatha, Adhavanteischa Maddeischa, Hari Sarvatra Giyate. In the Vedic literature, including the Ramayana, Puranas, and Mahabharata, from the very beginning, Adhav, to the end, Antecha, as well as within the middle, Madhyecha, only Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is explained. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela.
সবাসই যথাযোগ্য করিল মিলন, প্রভু দেখি সবার হইল হর্ষিত মন।
Sarvabhauma met with all the devotees and offered them a proper welcome. They were all pleased to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So, by the will of the Lord, he went ahead and the devotees followed behind.
So, by the will of the Lord, he went ahead and the devotees followed behind.
And he went into ecstasy
Then he went into ecstasy
in the temple of Lord Jagannath Baladev Subhadra,
in the temple of Lord Jagannath Baladev Subhadra,
and he was protected by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya,
and he was protected by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya
who brought him to his house.
and was brought to his house.
Now the devotees have reunited with Lord Chaitanya,
And now the devotees have reunited with Lord Chaitanya,
although he is still unconscious.
although he is still unconscious.
So somehow, by the arrangement of Lord Chaitanya,
So somehow, by the arrangement of Lord Chaitanya,
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya got a special mercy.
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya got a special mercy.
He is actually incarnation of Brihaspati, who came down
So he is actually the incarnation of Brihaspati who came down
from the heavenly planets. He is the guru of the demigods or the angels.
So he came down from the heavenly planets. He is the guru of the demigods, the angels.
And once he took birth in the human planet,
So once he took birth in the human planet,
he forgot his previous birth.
he forgot his previous birth.
And he got somehow misdirected to Jagannath Puri.
And he got somehow misdirected to Jagannath Puri.
Became a teacher, a guru to the Mayavadis.
And he became the teacher or guru of the Mayavadis.
Lord Chaitanya went to his house.
So when Lord Chaitanya went to his house,
It's a very special mercy.
so he received a very special mercy.
See how this pastime unfolds.
So we'll see how this pastime unfolds. Thus ends the chapter entitled The Devotees from Bengal Reached the House of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
Haribo, Gauranga,
Hari Bol Gaur.
Nitai Gaura.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.